Hey, it's Mike Jacob coming at you from the foothills of Jerusalem with our thought for the week. We're starting a new sefer this week, Bamidbar, Parsha's Bamidbar. And there's a beautiful Kli Yakar which gives a great insight into what's going on at the beginning of the Parsha. At the beginning of the Parsha, we list the Shvatim, and then we describe the different camps. There's 4 camps that everyone's grouped into. So the question is it random or is there meaning to what's going on? So we have Yehuda, Yisachar, and Zvulun in the east. That's the Machane Yehuda. In the south is Ruvain, the Machane Ruvain, with Shimon and Gad. To the west is Ephraim, Menashe, Binyamin, Yosef's camp. And in the north is Machane Dan with Naphtali and Asher. So is this random or is there meaning? So the Kli Yakar says like this. In the east was the camp of Torah, was Yehuda, Yisachar, and Zvulun. That's where the sun comes up. That's where the Kedusha starts the day. That was the camp of Torah. In the south were the 3 Shvatim that needed to humble themselves. South is the down direction. So it was Reuven, Shimon, and Gad who lived in tents. They were people that needed to humble themselves. They lived in the south. And to the west was Yosef's group, because Yosef represented fighting the Yetzer Hara. The second half of the day is the hardest part, is the hottest part of the day. It can get unbearable in the hot afternoon. So they're the Yetzer Hara camp, fighting the Yetzer Hara. And in the north were the people that protected and supported Klal Yisrael. That was Dan, Naphtali, and Asher. So there were 4 camps, and everyone belonged where they belonged. Everybody had their tafkid. So there's really 2 ideas here. Number one is that a person has to find his tafkid and appreciate it and be where he has to be in terms of serving Klal Yisrael, like the Shvatim served Klal Yisrael in their spot. And I think the second idea is that there are many aspects to Avodas Hashem, but here we're showing that there are 4 aspects. Number one is Torah. That we start with the east. That's the first camp. That was the first camp to move, is the Torah camp. But a person has Torah, he has to humble himself. I have Torah, I do good things, stay humble. But then even if you're humble and you have Torah and you're humble, there's a lot of Yetzer Haras out there that you have to fight. And finally, a person has to support himself. A person has to protect himself. The Jewish people have to protect ourselves and support ourselves. So insight into what's going on in the Parsha, there's the 4 camps. Everybody belongs where they belong. It's not random. Each of the 12 tribes had their position, and that was the beauty of the Machane Yisrael in the Midbar. And eventually they came into Eretz Yisrael. We each have a tafkid. We each have our Avodas Hashem of Torah, Anava, fighting the Yetzer Hara and supporting ourselves in the right way. B'ezras Hashem, we should have a good Shabbos and take care.